Hello and welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. Haven't done a golf video for a while. I am replaying the 2020 US Open using APBA Golf. And so we're on day 3. And these will be the top 2 groups. We're going to see hole number 2 and hole number 1. Hole number 2 will have Bryson DeChambeau and Dustin Johnson. They are both 1 over for the tournament. And they both parred the last hole. And then we're going to see hole number 1, which will have Christiaan Bezuidenhout, and he's 1 over, and Victor Hovland is even par. He's our leader. So we'll play these hole number 1, hole number 2. All right, so hole number 2 is a dogleg right, par 4, 484 yards. We are to deduct 5 yards from the flight of the tee shot and the second shot, so obviously we're going uphill. Let's see here. DeChambeau's going to go first. And the one thing about this course we're playing, it's winged foot. They call it North Empire as far as the APBA courses, but it's the winged foot west. Very narrow fairways. Rough. Once you get this green rough, really it gets pretty thick pretty fast. I'm not sure if we're supposed to use intermediate or not, but I have been using, just if you're really close, I'll call this stuff intermediate. But otherwise, you are supposed to deduct. If we get into the rough, I'll show you how we do that. It's a very challenging course. This stuff is the deep rough. If it lands here, you just figure it's like knee deep. It lands here, it's stopping. You aren't going anywhere. So it's really critical on this course to not be here in all of this deep rough. We really need to try to stay in the fairways the best we can. And with DeChambeau, that'll be a challenge. He likes to be wild. So let's see here. If we're to use a driver for him, the average is going to go 290. And like I say, there's not a lot of landing room out here. 275 if we go with a 3-wood, and that doesn't give you a lot of room. And 255. But with him, I know he would go for it. I think we're gonna compromise and go with a 3-wood. I'm sure he would take driver and grip it and rip it, but he's so wild, we don't want to be getting into tree trouble either. So if we go down a club, it'll narrow up our left right a little bit. So at 275, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and he likes to go 50-50. So we're going to go aim left 5 for him and let him swing away. 24 is an 11. So on a 3-wood, that'll be 260. Left 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that's where he's at. See what I mean? He's wild. So 260, left 35. All right, Dustin Johnson. I think we're going to take the same approach. He's not quite as wild, but pretty close. So we're going to go 3-wood. He likes to go left. So I think, yeah, we'll go left 5 for him too, and see what he can do. All right, a 13 is a 3, so he pretty fairly well. 255. Left 10, 5, 10. It's 25 roll, plus it's firm, so he'll get an extra 5. So he'll get a roll of 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's going to put him at 285, left 15, and we're going to call that intermediate rough. All right, so now, first off, we got to deal with DeChambeau. So when we're hitting from the deep rough, we have to, I think the maximum he can use is a pitching wedge. And we can't work the ball, so he's going to be stuck with a pitching wedge in his hand. Now let's figure out, let's get him in line with where we would be here. So we go 1, 2, 3 and over, 1, 2, 3 and over, 1, 2, 3 and over, 1, 2, 3 back, 1, 2, 3 and over. So that'd be the line. So this will put him in the right line. So we're just going to get down here for easy counting. So how far can he go with his pitching wedge? It's gonna be a 2 on his iron. 23 is a 14 from the rough. It's gonna be 145, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 45, right, 5, 10, 15, and he's gonna get a roll of 5. So he will be right there. So he's gonna be at 405, and that's going to be right. Oh, hang on, we need to double check for the deep rough. So from that deep rough, you actually roll from the rough chart the buried lie and adjust. 45 with no scramble, or excuse me, 46 and no scramble. It's going to be heavy, so minus 15 carry. So we got to take him back 15, 5, 10, 15. That's going to put him right there. There's a definite penalty for being not in the fairway. So he'll be 390 and right 15. All right, so now we've got Johnson. And first, he's going to be an intermediate rough. Let's figure that out first. Now, one thing with the rough charts, as far as your initial rolls, you're supposed to subtract whatever your number is. You subtract 6, and Johnson has a 1 scramble, so we'll subtract 5. So 66 is going to be uneven lie. So we're going to have to roll from the odd lie chart. As far as position goes, 21 he's fine. It's level ground. No, so I don't have to flip back. I'm going to roll now and not let it affect my club decision. So from the odd lie chart, and he cannot use a 3-wood or a 2-iron. 24, he's going to make solid contact, so it ain't going to matter. So now let's figure out where we need to be for distance. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2. So he'd be about here. Okay. So he's in line. So we'll get him here so it's easy to count. So it's going to be 25, 50. So, that's going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90. 190 to the pin. We're using pin 1. 190 to the pin. He cannot use a 2-wood, which he won't. Or 2-iron, excuse me. And from the rough, he's a 2. Let's see. Which would be about a 6-iron if he can hit it well. So we're going to use a 2-iron for Johnson from the rough. Oh, and we got to deduct. We forgot to deduct 5 yards of flight off of this. So I got to knock him back another one to 85. So I think what we'll do is, what do we say here? 25, 50, 75, 1. 25, 50, 75, 190. We're gonna use a 6-iron. All right. 45 is going to be a 3. So a 6 iron from the rough. 175 will be 170. 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 70. It's going to go right 5, 10. A roll of 5 will put him right here in the sand. So he's going to be at 460, right 10. Okay. Now, DeChambeau. So first off, he's out here in the rough. So we're going to go off of regular rough. He has no scramble, so 15 minus 6, normal shot from the rough, we know that. 5, 10, 15 back, and he can go right at the pin. 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So a 95-yard approach from the rough. Gotta check his feet position. 23, he's normal shot. So 95 yards from the rough. Here's the approach by DeChambeau. 12 will be a 13. And that's going to be plus 10, right 5. Plus 10, right 5. So he's going to be 20, 35 minus 431 feet from the pin. All right, now we got, first off, we got Johnson in the sand. So first off, what's his lie? 36 on a green side bunker is going to be normal shot from the sand. He has one sand shot we can use. So we're going to use it and treat him like he's hitting from the fairway. He uses one sand point. 1, 2, 3, back. And we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 yards on the approach. And then Johnson hits it. 42 is a 2. And he hit her 5 feet from the cup. So they're both on the green. DeChambeau has a 31-footer for par. And he is just going to try to get it close. .44 is an 11. And he gets it within a foot. And 64 is a 23, taps are in, 2 putts, but that is a bogey, plus 1 on the day, plus 2 on the tournament. Dustin Johnson has a 5-footer for par. 26 is an 18, that is in, 2 putts for par, even on the day, plus 1 on the tournament. All right. And we're going to go to hole number 1. We're going to have Victor Hovland and Christiaan, and I'm going to butcher this, Bezuidenhout. And so there's no wind. It's a very calm day. We are firm, going for pin 1. And let's look here for Victor. His driver, a 4, would go 265. And let's see, he's got 1, 2 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we're gonna go, and I think we're gonna, maybe we'll back off. What's a 3 would take him to 250. And let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give us a little more space. Not a ton. he tends to be fairly straight with his driver. So I think for Victor, we're going to go with the 3-wood. And like I say, driver 4 would be about 250. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. We're going to go right. He likes to go right, but we're going to go right 5 on his aim. Let's see if he can keep her in the green. A 34 is a 12. So that's going to be 250 right there. Right 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is in the trees. 250 right 35. This is a very difficult course. All right, Christiaan Bezuidenhout his driver's a 7, that's 250. If I take him down to a 3-wood, that'd be 235. And that'll give him 5, 1, 2, 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's about 50-50, so I'm going to go aim right 10 on him. So 3-wood, right 10. A snake eyes is a 5. So that's going to go 245. We said we were right 10. He's going to go left 10, 5, 10. 20 roll plus 5 for firm is a 25 roll. He's sitting right there at 270 and 0. That's a fairway hit. All right, so we've got tree trouble here for our leader, Hovland. So first off, is he stymied? 62 with a 1 scramble is he can play safe or aggressive. And I think we'll take our chances. And for now, play aggressive. Right? Because we either have to punch her back or, and then that'll put us on 3. As long as it don't go hard left or right, we're fine. So I think we'll take our chances, play aggressive. So with where he is, 1, 2, 3, so be 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3 here. All right, so here's where he'd be for distance on the line. So we'll bring him back here to make it easy to count. It's going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 25, 210 to the pin. I can't use more than a 7-iron. So we're going to have a 7-iron in our hand. And from the rough. And I know he can't hit it that far. So first off, just so I don't flip back, let's see what happens. A 15... Scramble 1, 16. Tree knocks it down. 0 total carry, right 10. So he actually goes another 10 to the right. So he's going to be, that's about almost as bad as she can get. He's going to be 250, right 45. Well, now he's going to take his medicine. And he's going to aim for here and play it safe and punch. And let's see what happens. 56 goes an extra 5. So he's gonna be right here in the center. 250, 0. Lying 3 and hitting 4. Okay. Let's get him in line. Well, he's fine. He's gone distance. So 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 205 from the hole. Yeah, being aggressive cost him a stroke. So basically, he hit a tree and it bounced to the right, and he has stayed the distance. So that's going to cost him the lead, I would say. So 205, and he uses a 4 on his irons, or on his woods. So he's going to hit a 4 iron. All right. 35 is a 4, so he hit her on the screws. This one here, oh, we got to remember we deduct 5 yards from all flight of all second shots. So, and all shots that land on the green that are not a putt or a short approach have to deduct 5 from the roll. So we said 35 is a 4. That's going to go 195, so 190, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90. It's going to go right 5 and 10 minus 5, so 5 for roll, and he's going to be 15 or 20, 35 minus 7 is 28 feet. And and then all putts from behind the hole. He is not behind the hole, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, Bezuidenhout, sitting in the fairway, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. He's 85 from the pin. So he is a 6 on his irons. And let's see, 47. We're going to use a 4 iron for him, and that'll go off his wood number of 7. So we're going to use a 4 iron. Now what do we got? Take 5 off the flight and 5 off the roll if it lands on the green. 13 will be an 8. That's 175 minus 5 is 170. 25, 50, 75, 1. 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. It's going to go right 5 and roll 10 minus 5 is 5. And he's in that same spot as well. 20, 35 feet minus 8 is 27 feet. And that'll be a green in regulation. All right, so they're both on the green. Neither one's behind the green, so we don't have to worry about the missed first putt from behind the green, or from behind the pin. Hovland's got a 28-footer. And this is for bogey. He's going to play it safe, get it close. 41 is a 19. Going to get her within 2 feet. He goes up. 43 is a 19, taps her in for 2 putts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 strokes. Double bogey. He's 2 over on the day. 2 over on the tournament. Slips down to, let's see, 4th, tied for 4th place with Corey Connor at +2. Bezuidenhout, 27 feet. He just wants to get her close. 31 is a 22. That'll put her within 2 feet. And goes up. 35 is a 9, just taps her in. 2 putts for par, even on the day, +1 on the tournament. And so that is through all the leaders on the hole. Our leaders now are, we have Bryson DeChambeau, or we have Dustin Johnson and Christiaan Bezuidenhout tied for first at 1 over. And actually, no, and DeChambeau had a bogey, so we've got 3 players at 2 over. DeChambeau, Hovland, and Corey Connors. So those are the top 5. All right, like I say, sometimes it doesn't pay to be aggressive in the trees. Sometimes you just take your medicine. Thanks for following along. If you like what you see here, please hit like and subscribe. And I want to thank you once again for watching Triple G Sports Replays.